Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Zen Within Me. Okay, today's reading is going to be confessions. What do you need to release? And this is going to be for Capricorn, okay? So, my dear Caps, let's get into your reading. Please give me clear and concise messages for Capricorn at this time. What does Capricorn need to confess? What does Capricorn need to release? Okay, what does Capricorn need to confess and what does Capricorn need to release? What does Capricorn need to confess and what does Capricorn need to release? Okay, this is also good if you want to learn about someone else and you want to cross-watch a video. So if you're like a Leo, I just did Leo. If you're a Capricorn, I'm sorry, and you want to watch Leo, I just recorded that. So this way it would give you more insight as to what's going on in the person of interest. Okay, so what does Capricorn need to confess and what does Capricorn need to release? Okay, there's the one card that I needed. Thank you so much. So we're pulling the tarot to get the overall energy for you. Okay, Ace of Swords. Okay, beautiful. So what do you need to confess? What do you need to release? This could be like a big truth. Okay, so you really, if somebody was holding on to a secret or just not telling the truth about something, it's time to release this truth. This is also overcoming setbacks. So if you're feeling in a place of just being stuck, it's time to release that stuck energy and to move forward with extreme force. Like this is an excessive degree in everything. So for this reading, it could be, you know, love, career, family, friend, however it resonates with you. But this is like a very excessive, strong degree of something. I'll leave it at that. Okay, and it's also like speaking your truth. Okay. I'm getting like a very big confession about something. All right, so let's see. What does Capricorn need to confess and what does Capricorn need to release? This is a very like large energy, I want to say. Very strong energy that's coming through with this. Like this is something that's a very big deal. Like, for example, you really don't want to marry someone, but you're like hesitating telling them the truth. It's like, but you have to. Like, this is something so big and extreme. You can't not tell them that. You have to just spit it out like full force. Just say it, you know. We have heart healing here. So it could even be you may need to speak your truth and tell somebody like, hey, I haven't gotten over you yet. And this is what you need to do in order to get closure, regardless of how they would respond, whether it's, well, I haven't gotten over you either, or they're like, well, what the fuck are you telling me for? Regardless of it, you have like such an excessive energy here that you need to release it. So for this particular card here with heart healing, you need to confess to someone that you're still in love with them, just so that you can release that pressure and move on if need be. You know, whatever the result is on the other end of this person, you can't worry about that. You need to release this. You need to like this is a huge weight on your shoulders that you need to have lifted. And you just need to be honest with your feelings and tell this person the truth, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be somebody that you haven't gotten over yet. Whatever the truth is in this relationship, you may have even like cheated on someone and you know, you haven't had the heart to tell them. And it's just a very heavy burden on you and you need to speak that truth. So whatever heart healing truth you need to speak, you need to release that. Okay, inner child. So somebody may have gotten pregnant by somebody else. They may have to tell them, well, this isn't your child. It could be also that you feel that this person is very immature, you know, and that may be a reason why you don't want to be with them. You know, that you have an issue with that. They're too immature for you. Okay, or it could just be they have a child or children, and you may not want to date someone that has children because they're not your children, you know. To each their own, you know. There's no right or wrong. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Okay. So what does Capricorn need to confess, and what does Capricorn need to release, please? Okay, forgiveness. Yeah, so you may need to seek forgiveness from someone. And this, like I said, there's this heavy burden of this truth that has not been spoken that is keeping you from healing. And you need to confess and release so that you can move forward and heal. Last shuffle. Any other messages of what Capricorn needs to confess and release, please, from the crystal deck? Okay. Yeah, communication. You need to communicate with someone. You need to speak your truth. Big communication issue here. And meditation. So I feel if you haven't already, you need to just take a deep breath. Sit down and think about what it is you want to say before you say it. Because I feel for some of you, you may be like, well, I'm going to get tongue-tied. I'm going to get nervous. I don't know how to say this. You know, you may feel it's better to write it in a letter, email, text, you know, or just, you know, make notes and tell them face to face with your notes in front of you. So this way you don't forget how and what you wanted to say. You know, that's okay too, because at least you're showing this person the respect of communication. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What else does Capricorn need to confess and release at this time, please? Okay, what does Capricorn need to confess and release? Shuffle. What does Capricorn need to confess and release, please? Okay. All right. So we have 4 cards here. First card out is vision. So no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Okay. So your perspective here is what I'm getting. Your vision, your view of things. Okay. You may be thinking like, well, what they don't know doesn't hurt them. You know, if they don't find out, then it's okay. But you know, and it's eating away at you, and that's the problem. Okay, so you have to, you know, like change your perspective. Excuse me. Okay, then we have gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Okay. So I feel that you're very grateful to have this person in your life, and you're not trying to lose them. I mean, if you made bad choices, and maybe your vision at that time of whatever the decision was or the action that you took, however it resonates, you were in a different place. Your perspective was different, and now your view has altered, and you're grateful that this person is around and in your life, and maybe even for the relationship that you have, for those of you that resonates with. But you still have to speak your truth. Okay. Friendliness. Ooh, you are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So this is also, for some of you, this is somebody that's a friend. Now, this could be a very close friend. I'm getting a couple of messages with this one. This could be a very close friend of yours that now you have romantic interests for. And this could be someone that you've known since childhood. Like it could be a best friend, someone you grew up with in the neighborhood. And so now it's like, oh, okay, you view them differently. You know, your vision for them has changed from friends that now, you know, you're seeing them in a different light. You know, you're seeing more of like a love friendship relationship with this person, you know. And then I'm also seeing with friendliness, this could also be maybe the friend, like you're someone's friend and you're interested in someone you shouldn't be interested in, you know, or however that resonates with you. Okay. And then we have freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So you want to be free of this problem. You want to be free of this burden, of this secret that you've been keeping, of this truth that needs to be told. You want to set yourself free. And I think that's the best thing that you can do for yourself. Okay, so let's pull some more cards here. Okay, we'll go into the Dark Mirror deck. What other messages do we have for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to confess and release at this time, please? Excuse me. What does Capricorn need to confess and release at this time? All right, thank you. Okay, first card out we have is Gilded Regret. So yeah, you have some regret here. Whatever your regret is, based on everything that I've covered, you have regret here that you need to speak of and release or seek forgiveness for, okay? That's keeping you from moving forward. Sacrifice. Sacrifice is another card here. So some of you may feel that you've sacrificed too much in this relationship and it's creating this burden, or it's caused you to veer, or just if you didn't veer, it's just you feel that you've sacrificed too much and you want your freedom. And it could just be you want to be out of this relationship and you want to just be friends with this person. You know, you're grateful for having them in your life, but you know, your vision of the relationship has changed. You feel like you've sacrificed enough, and it's hard for you to communicate this to this person because this is maybe somebody you've been with for a long time with inner child here. And you know it's going to break their heart healing as well as yours. But this is a truth that you need to speak if you feel like you're sacrificing yourself for this person. Okay, and then we have Parasite. Okay, so you may feel that this person you're with is too needy, too like latched on to you, and you don't have your freedom. They may be too much of what are you doing? Where are you going? Who's this? Who's that? You know, and it's like, Jesus Christ, let me breathe, you know? And so the truth is, you know, you're feeling strangled, you know, like it's just, you have no freedom. And that also goes with sacrifice. You feel like you're sacrificing yourself, who you are, what you want to do, who you want to be for this person because they're too latched on to you. Okay, so what other messages do we have for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to confess and release at this time, please? What does Capricorn need to confess and release at this time? Okay, we got 2 cards, I believe. Thank you so much. Okay, the right way. Learning to create what you desire. Okay, so you're trying to figure out what's the best way to get the result you want. Okay, and then we have keeping up. Immense effort, advance. So you feel it's hard to keep up with this person, with, you know, their expectations, with, you know, whatever else it is that's going on. You can't keep up with this person. You feel like you're making this immense effort, and in the process, you're sacrificing yourself. Okay, so you're learning now, well, what's the right way to go about this? How do I handle this? What do I do? All right, so let's see. What other messages do we have for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to focus on at this time? Okay, last shuffle. What does Capricorn need to focus on at this time in order to move forward? Okay, communication for the second time. Okay, so this says self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. Communication. So you need to communicate. You need to express yourself with this person and tell them how you feel. Okay, this is you speaking your truth. Okay, definitely look at this. Communication. Communication, communication, speaking your truth. Okay, big deal here. It's like the guides are screaming it from the rooftop for you to hear. And then we have, and this is with your throat chakra, by the way. And then we have with the crown chakra, divine consciousness, interconnection, expansion, oneness, and light. So you have to shine your light on the situation and speak your truth. That's all you can do. Okay, so I'm going to close out the reading with this donation that I just got from Junior. Thank you so much, Divine Doors. And it's, I have, if you want to donate to the channel, I have the PayPal link below, or you can go to my Amazon link down below in the description box, like Junior did, and you can donate a deck. And I give you blessings every single day to every single one of you subscribers and clients of mine. And I also give to the people that donate and gift the channel. So thank you so much. Yeah, I'm working on my second year of the channel now. Just made a year in June. So thank you everyone to subscribing. I'm also on TikTok now. It's Zen Within Me if you want to check that out. I just started that up, so it's still very new. I'm putting up energy reads like a few times a week. And then, you know, I'll be putting up other things there as well. So let's see, to close out your reading, Capricorn, what messages do we have for you from the guides? Oh, beautiful. Okay, so this is your door. And your message is freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine, sacred reason. We got freedom in this reading, so this makes perfect sense. Okay, so that is all I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. Peace and love. I will see you in the next reading.